Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
You're watching 7 at 7, powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the largest news team in Nevada.
The valley remains covered in a thick blanket of smoke. Find out why it's here and how long it could last. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7 tonight. I'm Lena Bleetz. Starting with weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Smoke and haze filled the Las Vegas Valley today as many of you drove to work and looked out your windows. Meteorologists say it's due to the Gifford fire burning in California, charring at least 65,000 acres.
Strong winds, dry air over in California are making it very difficult to control that fire. Once they get the fire under control, that can cut off the smoke. Once the upper level wind pattern changes, that can help cut off the smoke for the Vegas area. But other than that, it's kind of a couple different things that need to play nice with each other to really start to calm things down. But at the very least, the next couple of days are looking smoky.
Skies should be mostly clear overnight with temperatures dropping into the 90s by around 10 p.m. and reaching an overnight low of 79 degrees by 6 a.m. Tomorrow we're looking at hazy skies, but when they clear out, it's all sunshine the rest of the week. High of 108 and low of 81 on Tuesday, and slowly climbing through the week, high of 109 and low of 83 on Wednesday, and up to a high of 110 and low of 84 on Thursday. Now to your top stories. A downtown Las Vegas bar is closed after a speeding vehicle plowed into it this morning. The owner of Dino's Lounge says a vehicle with several people inside sped around the corner and then crashed into the bar. Metro Police responded to the scene on the 1500 block of South Las Vegas Boulevard at about 6:30 a.m. Officers say at least one person in the vehicle was taken to the hospital while two people fled the scene. Luckily, the owner says no Dino's employees were hurt and they expect to reopen in 4 or 5 days. The man accused in the live-streamed killing of two people on the Strip pleads not guilty. 41-year-old Manuel Ruiz was indicted on 2 counts of murder with a deadly weapon last month. He's accused of fatally shooting Rodney and Tanisha Finley over a social media feud on June 8th in front of the fountains of Bellagio. Police said Ruiz claimed he acted in self-defense, though no guns were found at the scene. Prosecutors plan to seek the death penalty, and a trial date is set for August 17, 2026. In business, brought to you by G Bank, your best banking experience ever. Once open to the public but closed off for the last decade, an eclectic home is back on the market after immense renovations. I took a tour of the property featuring Las Vegas artifacts built into it from top to bottom. It's one thing to own a piece of Vegas history, but why not live in it and walk down Liberace's staircase for your morning coffee? Formerly known as Castillo del Sol, the home at 4318 Ridgecrest Drive was once home to the late Lonnie Hammergren, former lieutenant governor, neurosurgeon, and university regent, and his massive collection of artifacts and memorabilia.
There are so many fixtures in this property from hotels that are gone, and they're not coming back. The Dunes Casino, it's not coming back. You're never gonna see that stained glass over there again.
Hanging from the former Dunes stained glass dome is a chandelier allegedly from Bugsy Siegel's former suite at the Flamingo. But the house now on the market for $2.5 million isn't the dilapidated home that fell into foreclosure and was purchased at auction in 2017.
It's demonstrable. You can see how much attention, love, and money has been put into this house, and it's paid off.
Now known as Paradise Crest Manor, it's listed at 7,268 square feet with 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 2 kitchens, a pool, plus many quirky additions.
It's not your typical luxury property. It's not gonna have like an ensuite with every bathroom or like a walk-in closet.
Hatcher just wants the house to find the right next owner.
I hope that, you know, the emotions that this house conjures is carried forward.
To learn more about the manor and its eccentricities, visit lvrj.com.
Vegas Nation and your update from Raiders training camp. I'm Dominic Wall from Raiders HQ out in Henderson. Raiders defensive back Cameron Richardson is entering his second NFL season, this time under head coach Pete Carroll, who's notorious for coaching skilled DBs. His take on being coached by Carroll.
It's really good because he's coaching Richard Sherman, tall guys like that. Pete's a good coach for a defensive back, so he the pierced up. I'm a long guy, so I like to use that technique. I feel like that helped me out, knowing that he knows the technique and he can tell me and coach me up on it.
Visit VegasNation.com for continued training camp coverage. Sports brought to you by Station Casinos SCN Sports. Download the app today. The Aces complete their back-to-back. Saturday, a tough loss. The final score of 111-58 against the Minnesota Lynx, totaling up to a 53-point deficit. Head coach Becky Hammond's grade for her team's outing Saturday.
F. Next question.
Sunday, the Aces bounced back, beating the Golden State Valkyries 101-77 after a strong message from Asia Wilson following their loss Saturday.
One thing I did do is send a message to them and just say, if you weren't embarrassed from yesterday, then don't come into this gym. You're not needed or wanted here. We need the mindset to shift because that was embarrassing.
The Aces have a rematch with the Valkyries Wednesday in the Bay Area. Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Raiders are 2-point road favorites over the Seahawks in their NFL preseason opener Thursday night as Raiders head coach Pete Carroll takes on his former team in Seattle. The total for that game is 36.5 points at the Westgate Superbook. There's two other preseason games Thursday night. The Indianapolis Colts are 4-point road favorites over the Baltimore Ravens, and the total for that contest is 36 points. The Cincinnati Bengals are 3.5-point road favorites over the Eagles, and the total for that contest is 36.5.
In Health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. The nonprofit Trail Access Project is working to make exploring Nevada's trails more of a possibility for people with disabilities. Motorized off-road mobility devices called terrain hoppers are helping people who rely on wheelchairs to gain more access to nature. Right now, Trail Access Project only has 2 terrain hoppers, but is adding 2 electric-assisted hand bikes. The nonprofit also works with governmental entities to lift barriers on public lands and increase hiking opportunities for people using wheelchairs. To learn more about Trail Access Project, visit lvrj.com. In Lifestyle, sponsored by Silverton Casino Lodge, this is Lodge Vegas. Families are riding the wave into the new school year with a little help from the city of North Las Vegas. Clark County Commissioner Marilyn Kirkpatrick and North Las Vegas Mayor Pro Tem Scott Black hosted a pool party to celebrate back-to-school season on Saturday at Silver Mesa Recreation Center. The event featured a backpack and school supplies giveaway, a bicycle raffle, snow cones, a DJ, and several booths promoting causes like childhood reading and drowning prevention. In Neon, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's with live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Dorothy and her friends land at the Venetian as they prepare for their Sphere debut. Neon columnist John Katsoumidas gives us a look.
Those new tourists at the Venetian's atrium waterfall sure look familiar. That's Dorothy, the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and Cowardly Lion from The Wizard of Oz. They are depicted as larger-than-life figures in place of the hotel's love installation. We even have a giant version of Glinda the Good Witch. The attraction is a way to promote The Wizard of Oz at Sphere, which is opening on August 28th and is worth a visit. You know what else is worth a visit? Go Guide, the free entertainment calendar at neon.lvrj.com. Check us out for more than 1,000 shows and events. Like Las Vegas itself, it's open 24/7.
Thanks for watching 7 at 7 tonight. Watch 7 at 7 twice a day, Monday through Friday, and search Review Journal to follow us on your favorite streaming platform. See you tomorrow morning for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Knock the Injury Law.